Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It would be so cool to purchase a can of Fix-A-Flat for intonation, because singing out of tune is just embarrassing for most. I didn't invent Fix-A-Flat for voices yet. But today I'm going to show you some exercises to fix a flat and get that voice tuned up. No more singing flat. Let's go. Hey everybody, I'm Charity Lockhart with a Voice to Love vocal course. Thanks for clicking on this video. No one likes to sing flat, but guess what? Everyone does it. Singing is fun because it's flawed and we can work on the intonation. No one likes to hear flat notes, so we work on our unique voices to make it pleasant to the ears. So what does it mean to sing flat? It simply means that the note that we're aiming for is under the desired pitch. For example, if I sing this note in tune, it sounds like this. Ah. Now if I sing it out of tune, it sounds like this. Ah. Okay, so now you try it. This note here. Okay. Now many people can sing one note accurately, but the problem is when you sing multiple notes or a melody and put it all together. Now we have to think about tone, articulation, and intonation while concentrating on these string of notes. There are other reasons why the voice can go flat as well, like vocal fatigue and vocal node swelling. Overworking your voice or being ill can cause the larynx to be restricted, and then you can go flat. Singing the melody too fast or too much or too little air pressure can also cause flat notes. So let's fix this. Learning to sing with accuracy means that you have to hear the notes and then apply the notes to come out of your mouth. Like, have you ever listened to a song multiple times and you hear the song in your head over and over again, but then when you sing it out loud, it doesn't quite come out exactly like you heard it in your head? Yep. If you haven't heard or experienced this yet, try going to a karaoke bar. Using an exercise program like A Voice to Love will train your voice and provide you with the exercises that you need to get you where you want to be, where you dreamed of. So here's the first exercise, and in these exercises you're going to need an external tool like a piano or guitar, or you can even use an app. But make sure that the guitar is tuned and the piano is tuned, because you don't want to be misguided by a guide. Choose a range that is comfortable for you and play the note on the external instrument or the external app that you choose. I have way too much fun playing with these apps. I find these tuning apps incredibly useful. Although most of them are for plug-in instruments like guitars, remember that your voice is an instrument, and you can use them to check your notes as well. There are plenty tuning apps available for us as vocalists. Today I'm going to use a piano. After playing a single note, sing the note and hold it for 6 to 8 seconds. Keep that pitch. Then at the end, play the note on the piano again and see if it's the same. Here, let me show you. Let's try it again. Notice how when I start to run out of breath, lose pressure, then my notes start to become flat. When you've mastered one note, then try another. Don't cheat by convincing yourself that you're singing the same pitch when you know it's not the same pitch. So a good way to not cheat yourself is to record yourself singing the notes. If you find that you are still singing flat on some particular notes, then try lifting up on your toes on those notes that you're having difficulty with, or lift up your hands, and that way you're visualizing getting to that correct note. You can also slide up to the targeted note. So I'm going to use my hands and I'm going to slide up to the note. So say for instance the note is Now another exercise is singing happy birthday. Let me show you and then I'll explain. Yes, I'm humming happy birthday through my cheeks. See, now all of the air is coming through my cheeks and my mouth, and none of the air is coming through my nose. Do you remember when I said singing flat can come from too much air pressure? The larynx is so used to you using the air pressure to control your voice that the pressure restrains the larynx. So when you first do these exercises, it's gonna feel like your voice is a little out of whack, but you have to undo these bad habits and then use the correct pressure to get the right tone for your voice. Keep up with these exercises and those notes will be perfectly splendid. Here's one more exercise, but before I do that, hit that thumbs up and that bell to subscribe to my channel and get more vocal tips and tricks with me, Charity. Yeah! Now we covered single note accuracy, but in this last vocal exercise, we're gonna cover multiple notes, a string of notes, or something that we call melody lines. When I grew up in church, repeating melody lines was an exercise that I did for fun, and I didn't even know that it was a part of the voice essentials for fixing a flat. The preacher would start preaching, and in between phrases, he would hum a melody. Then the piano player would repeat the line. I picked up on that, as many people do when growing up in church. And when I heard the preacher hum a melody line, I would repeat the line just as the organ or piano player would. So in this next exercise, I'm going to sing the melody, you're going to listen to the melody, and then you'll sing it right after me. The piano will be there to guide you. There's going to be 3 melodies, and it's going to get harder as we go. Okay? All right, you can do this. Here we go. Ooh. I'm going to do it one more time. Ooh. 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 You can use this method with any melody. The key to success is to make sure that you sing each note accurately. Practice, 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 and record yourself to check yourself. Leave a comment on a Voice to Love Facebook group and let me know your experience with these exercises. I would love to help. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, hey, I'm Charity Lockhart. What took you so long? Head over to my social media and I'll see you in the next one. Live to love, everybody.